Welcome to Kitchen 143. I'm your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila, and tonight I'd like to thank you for joining me on this Tuesday evening. Today we're out and about in BGC at the Verve, and if you are familiar with the saying of unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks, you might know where we are. The Olive Garden is a casual Italian-American dining concept that has just opened its 4th location here in the metro. And of course, it's a stone's throw from my place, so we will be here often. As always, we're live on the Rappler, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook pages, and we're also live on Momma in Manila. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, you want to share your favorite dish or maybe your favorite soup, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. Joining me today on cam is Jeremei Ragas, she's the Director of Operations for Olive Garden and Randy's Donuts.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
And also my foodie friend, Jazper Tiongson, who is a stellar host, singer, songwriter, of course, and influencer that loves food just as much as I do.
Yes.
Okay, so we're here to tell everybody that this bistro group concept is the place to bring your family and friends, right?
Yes,
So,
I agree.
how are you guys?
I'm good. I'm actually just so excited to eat. I love the title of the show, Kitchen 143. It's all about love.
Yes, that's right, Jazper. You got it. It is about kitchen love, foodie love, sharing what we love, out and about, of course, for everyone to see. Jazper, I love how you called this bistro... Bistroville, right? Or you can even call it like Bistro Alley, because here there are so many. We're on 26th. We're in the heart of BGC. We're right next to the Maybank Theater, right across the street. And, you know, there are so many different concepts. But let's tell everybody about Olive Garden today. Right. So it's a quite an old, not old, but it's not new by any means, right?
Right. Olive Garden started in the U.S. They started in Orlando, Florida. That's about 1982.
Yeah.
And then all over the world, they have 860 stores. That's in U.S. and Canada. And then about 30 international locations. So nearly 900 stores all over the world.
Yeah, so 900 places to get your breadsticks on.
Correct. I agree.
That's right. So for those of you that don't know, Olive Garden, actually, when you order an entree, you can have the garden salad, the fresh garden salad. That is it's like an Italian vinaigrette, right? So it's super fresh. The lettuce, of course, is also fresh for me. Like, I love a good cold salad. And then the soup, there's 4 different soups that you can have and avail of, bottomless. Correct. Right?
Never ending.
Never ending. It's called a never ending. Yes. So there is a minestrone, zuppa toscana, there's a chicken and gnocchi, and the minestrone, right? So you have 4 choices, and they're all delicious. I've tried them all. We'll be showing them. Showing you not just those soups, not just the salad or the breadsticks, but even some new entrees.
Correct, which is very exciting.
We have an exclusive.
Rappler exclusive.
Just
you better watch out.
We have an exclusive. Jazper, you've eaten here before.
I've been here, not necessarily here in this place, but I've been to your Glorieta branch.
Yes. You can get last January.
Yes. I just so love their celebration. When they open a store, they have this huge pasta
swirl ceremony that we do whenever we open.
We love that.
Yes. It's only in Olive Garden.
Right?
Right.
So, of course, there are so many things that Olive Garden is known for. Everything Italian-American. And as an Italian-American, I can appreciate that.
Right? This is a good thing when you do this.
This is a good... Well, it's a good thing most of the time. It's like there's emphasis there, right? There's emphasis.
Because I was in Rome one time, and then somebody did this. I don't know. Should I be
Is that good? Is that bad?
As a tourist.
Yes.
I didn't know.
They did it? In what context? How did they do it?
She was doing this, the lady. So, what does that mean? It's like, anyways, but for
Yeah.
this moment, it's about
It's
emphasis.
good. It's good. It's the emphasis. It's good stuff. Now, if you see someone do this, that's not good. I do that to my kids all the time.
Whoa! That's why it's not good.
To my kids all the
Okay,
time,
okay.
and they're like, "Mom, why do you
they
do
know that
that
already.
Mom, why do you do that?" Yeah. So I know we have some of the starters coming out. There's also drinks.
Yes.
Right. So we
Correct.
can come and have drinks. We can
not just
spend
with the food,
time.
yes.
Portions are generous, right?
Yes, I agree.
Now I know. Ooh, what do we have here? These are so
The
fun.
party is already getting started.
There we do. So I think these are the non-alcoholic
Yes,
ones,
the non-alcoholic.
right?
So this one is the purple white.
Okay.
So it has combination of guyabano and lychee. It's one of my personal favorites.
I like it too.
And I always recommend this to all our guests, especially the first timer. And then here is, we call this hibiscus butterfly PT. It has muddled lychee and hibiscus syrup and topped with butterfly PT.
So these are yummy for adults and for kids.
Yes, they
I
can
like
have
that it
that,
has fruit.
Wow.
I like. Oh, this
Another
is so
one,
pretty.
Yeah. Now, here, we call it hibiscus O.
Oh.
Why O? Because when it's served to you, you would see the dry eyes. Coming
Yeah,
out.
it's
It's so
ooh.
much. Yes, you would really say, "Oh, what is
So
this drink?"
cinematic.
Correct. So it's an alcoholic drink. It has a white rum as its base, and then orange juice and fresh sour.
You're giving me all the alcohol.
Yes, why?
Why? It should be here.
We can give you the
judging you.
margarita. She
She's
is.
judging you.
She is. I don't feel judged at all. I'll pass the margarita
Yes.
to you,
There
Jazz.
you
So-
go.
And
Yay.
is
Yeah.
this separate? The
Yes, so
Share the
our
alcohol.
Italian margarita is served either you want it on the rocks or frozen.
I like
it is,
frozen.
served with an extra shot of Di Serrano. It's an amaretto, Italian sweet liquor.
But this
So,
one already has alcohol.
Yes, but it's
Additional alcohol.
So you drink that
amaretto,
first?
I've been
How do you
judged
drink
too.
it?
Well, what we recommend is we let them pour it there. But if you want to
you
have
put
it
the
like a shot, it's
amaretto
also
in.
fine.
Ceremonial. Very Instagram.
Okay, let's
Yes,
watch
it's really
that. We
There
can
you go.
we'll
Cheers.
pour it in. So
you
this
don't
is Di
drink it,
Serrano.
but
It's
you could also
amaretto.
It's
do
an
the shot
amaretto, yeah.
already. But
You could do a
not
shot
an
or
alcoholic. Don't judge me. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
just
a little
enjoy
bit.
your Italian margarita.
Swirl over there. Yeah.
hence
good.
that's why it's the
Molto bene.
Italian margarita.
the Italian way.
Look, I didn't even know you knew Italian.
Delicioso.
Look at you. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having
There you
us.
go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Lovely
joining
drinks.
me, Jazz.
Yeah, they're all visually impactful, right? The colors and all that. And of course,
Now
they
I
are
know why they
delicious.
call it the Italian margarita. It just doesn't have the tequila. It has the amaretto.
Yes.
Very good.
I think my
Italian
kids would
sweet
like that. My kids love amaretto sours. My adult children. My adult
Your
children. I have to
Just to be clear.
disclaimer, they're adults and they can drink.
Right.
So
That's good.
come in, have a drink, and then of course chat. I don't know if you guys can hear, there are dogs
Yes.
that are very unhappy
Right
walking
here in
around.
Bistroville.
Right? It's here in
Pet
Bistroville.
friendly.
Yes, very pet
There's
friendly.
outdoor dining, there's picnic tables. You know, it's really, the lights are out. You can't see the lights. I don't know if you can, but it's really a nice place to actually come and sit. Definitely, you know, a place to hang out. Nino and I actually walk. So sometimes when we're walking, like from Surendra down, we take the odd routes and not go down High Street. We like walking
scenic
down this.
route.
Well, this one is, it's also scenic, and there are so many different restaurants from the Bistro Group that are here. So you get to pass by, and it feels very, I mean, there's like the bricks, and
Yes.
it just feels like, you know, an inner city place, not inner city, but the city that you can kind of hang out and
Right.
picnic and chill with your friends.
Families.
Yeah, and the families. It is very, so we have soups coming. So guys, we did say never-ending soup, salad, and breadsticks. This is always the case when you order an entree here. So we'll share everything right in front so you guys can see. This looks like the chicken and gnocchi.
This one
Is the zuppa.
Zuppa.
Okay. So, and then we have minestrone.
This
You
one
guys
is-
can see.
I think they can see it.
And this one is the gnocchi. Yeah, so this creamy. Okay.
Oh, there is a ceremony.
Yeah, and one more
Oh.
thing. Whenever we serve the soup, we always offer our cheese.
The signature. So Pass the cheese, please.
Yes.
There you go. And so you can say more,
More, please.
more.
Make it
Keep it coming.
rainful.
Keep it coming.
Rainful of cheese.
Perfect.
Yes.
Nice.
So there's nothing better than grated cheese on all of
Freshly
these.
grated cheese.
Yeah, fresh
and it
grated
melts
cheese.
because
Correct.
it's hot.
Just really piping hot. That's the, it has to be really hot.
Now you just need the breadsticks to dip.
Yes.
Gotta wait for it. Having my
Can.
drink, though.
So of the 4 soups, Jazz, have you tried all 4?
I think I've tried this.
Zuppa.
This
The
one.
zuppa.
Okay.
That's the one
So
with
far.
Italian sausage.
Correct. Yes.
It's good.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
the chicken gnocchi is cream based. It has the gnocchi, white meat chicken, which I like. The minestrone, obviously,
All
you know, minestrone is universal.
Yes.
You have your beans, you have your macaroni, and your vegetables. And the zuppa has Italian sausage.
Correct.
Is it a little spicy? Is this the one that's a
little
little bit?
just- yeah, a little bit. Just a
Yeah,
kick.
just has a little bit of
Bit,
bite.
yeah.
So that's good because it's like a spicy Italian sausage. And then the
That's the favorite.
the pasta, yeah. So how do you say it? I'll tell you how my nana said it.
Well,
I'll tell you how
there's
my-
two ways to say it.
Yeah.
So it's pasta fagioli.
Yes.
And yes, fagioli. And in an American setting, they say it pasta faioli. So it's
Aioli.
different.
And then the Italian Americans would say pasta fagioli.
Fagioli.
We would say
Yeah,
pasta,
fagioli.
pasta fagioli. I actually ate that probably once a week for dinner. That was
There you go.
my dinner. That was what we would call, the Italians would call like the poor man's meals, because we would have this with a big bowl of bread. Sometimes you'd also have like potatoes and eggs on a summer night, or zucchini, tomatoes, and eggs. I grew up with a lot of Italian American dishes, and we had pasta quite a bit in my house. My dad's Italian, loves pasta, right? So now we have the other never-ending dishes that you guys can expect if you're going to come down to 26th Street here in BGC, or if you're going to visit them in Momma, Glorietta, or the third location is here. This is the 4th, right?
Third.
Greenbelt, in Greenbelt. So you can also visit them in Greenbelt. You'll have all of these same dishes, never ending. The salad, the breadsticks. So you guys can see the breadsticks come to the table hot, right? And the salad is nice and fresh.
So do you dig in?
Oh,
or
yes,
something?
please.
Yeah, can we?
Yes.
Should we?
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna have the soup, because then I'm gonna push the soup. I would like the salad because I do enjoy the salad, and I'm gonna have another sip of my drink also.
So this one.
Jazper, do you usually start with salad? Do you enjoy salad? Is that something?
do,
Because
I
you're
do.
pretty fit.
I've learned to love salad, but back home, I mean, growing up, we weren't really accustomed to having salad.
Green salads, but gulay.
Gulay, yeah.
You want to try salad?
So of the, how do you call this? The sitaw.
Yeah.
All that. The,
Sauteed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's more Asian, I
Yeah,
suppose.
for sure.
Yeah, more than Italian. So we're not into the. We usually cook our salad. It's more
Yes.
like that. It's a
We
vegetables
cook our
we cook.
gulay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and sometimes we mix meat in it too. Giniling.
Giniling.
Yes.
Which is
local
still good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Tell us about the menu, Jeremy. You know, what can we expect when we come in? The ambiance here.
the ambiance.
How does this location differ from the other 3 locations?
Okay, so whenever you enter our restaurant, you would really feel it's very cozy. It's very warm. The way we welcome our guests from the door when you enter, and then you'll get this feel that you like in another dimension, wherein you get a piece of American and Italian design. So it's really it's like we live to the promise of we are family here. It's like we are receiving a guest in our home. So that's how the feeling and the ambience is.
Which is very Italian American, because the first thing that my nana would ask you when you walk in the house is, "Did you eat?"
Yeah, correct. I agree.
Much like a
I
Lola
agree.
would,
I
right?
agree.
Lola, if you
Yeah.
walk into the house, if you're
Yes,
going
yes.
home to
True.
Bulacan,
For
Lola
anything
would
else.
say, "Have you eaten?"
Correct.
Kain na.
Uh-huh.
No, come sit down.
Whichever
So
time of the day, they would always ask that.
they would.
Perfect course.
That's. I think that's just par for the course. Maybe that's why my mom and dad also got along so well, because the cultures are so similar. Italian and Filipino. I'm gonna put the breadsticks over here.
Right.
The Italian and the Filipino cultures are we're clannish. We're all up in each other's business. We like to eat. We eat family style, right? So maybe that's also why Nino and I get along as well, too. I actually thought I was very Filipino until I moved here.
I remember the taste of this one. I mean, the
How'd you
zing
like
of the
it?
sausage.
Yeah, it's a little bit, right?
Love it.
But
Love
just
it.
enough.
Perfect.
Not
Yeah.
too spicy.
Exactly. It would allow you to. I mean, it will invite you to finish it because you're missing the zing a little bit, so you go in and out, and then before you realize it, it's done.
Well, you can finish it, and you can ask for a second bowl.
Oh, so you actually can't finish it at all because it's gonna be
Because it's never
It's gonna be
ending.
coming.
Wow. So here, it's
Okay.
our famous appetizer.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Woo.
All right.
It looks famous.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna show you
All right.
guys how pretty this looks. Okay, let's tell them what we
Yeah,
have here.
Okay. So
Which one first?
we call this the shrimp frito misto. So it's a breaded shrimp served with spicy ranch and marinara sauce.
Are you guys dippers? Do you like to dip?
Oh yes, I do.
I do.
I love to dip.
I do.
Yes.
So having two sauces is like a party
joy.
right now. It's like, yay, you
It
can
is.
have two sauces to dip. And then we have here, this is kind of fun.
Yes. Correct.
I don't know anyone that
Yes.
has this also,
Only in Olive
right?
Garden. Only in Olive
Oh, yeah.
Garden. So
Okay.
we call this lasagna frita. It's ricotta cheese deep fried lasagna sheet with Alfredo sauce, topped with meat sauce, and our Italian blend cheese.
And this is the famous Alfredo sauce,
Yes.
right?
We call it the amazing Alfredo.
the amazing
Amazing.
Alfredo.
Alfredo. That's how
Jasper,
you
do you
will
want to
see it.
try
I want to
one?
dig in. Probably.
Okay.
Sure,
With
sure,
shrimp?
please. Because
Yeah.
I've never tried
This
my
one is
pasta
really fun.
fried.
Yes. And
Your
it's,
lasagna
right.
fried, yeah.
how about you,
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Yes, please.
Lasagna
Okay.
fried like
There's a
that.
small one here.
Ooh, exciting.
I love that there's a variety. So the fried shrimp for me is always, how do you like it?
Amazing, Alfredo.
Amazing Alfredo. I'm
Did
gonna
it
use
reach
this
to
one
the
and
third
just get
word? Yeah,
my,
amazing.
Good.
my shrimp here, so I can also try that. And I
With
will
spicy
just get
ranch?
I'll get both,
Or-
of course, because
perfect,
I'm a
yeah.
little bit of a dipper, right? I like to dip. Now, we've had this conversation before on the show, right? No double dipping. But
That's
if
the
you're
rule.
gonna double dip, you have to dip and flip,
Oh, yeah.
right? So I tell my kids that too. We have so much goodness coming out. This obviously, guys, this is obviously meant to share. The portions are really generous. This is, I guess, what you would call the starters, right?
Correct.
And this one comes with more than just shrimp. Is this eggplant
On
also?
the side, what are those leaves?
Oh yes, it comes with
Yeah.
vegetables, deep fried, so it has eggplant,
Nice. So you
onion,
have your
bell
veggies
peppers,
and
yep.
your seafood.
Balanced diet. Veggies are there already. That's pretty good. This one is really good.
How's the lasagna?
It's really good.
Good.
Yeah. What's your favorite here, Jeremy?
Lasagna frita.
It is. It's like a party. There are so many things going on with it, and it's a surprise. So it's like a surprise party, actually. When I first tried it, I was so surprised. It was delicious.
Because I would think, usually if it's fried, it tastes a little heavy, but this one is it's kind of light. It's amazingly light. So it's kind of...
Now
wow,
these,
there
wow.
we go.
I'm gonna
Now we're
I don't
talking
know if you guys
Italian.
can see. The food is just coming here. Okay,
So let's
these
start.
are very popular
Yes.
dishes. Let's tell them, what order would you like to go in?
Okay, so let's start with tour of Italy.
Okay.
So everything is on one plate. So it has chicken parmigiana, fettuccine alfredo, and the classic lasagna. Woohoo! So you get the piece of Italy with all these three dishes.
Good strip.
And this is the lasagna that's not fried. but just as good. It's classic. It's got the layers of the meat, the sauce, the cheese. Is there bechamel in there also, or not even?
For the lasagna, it's Alfredo sauce.
Alfredo. So it has that amazing Alfredo sauce too, which you will see in some of the other dishes that are coming out as well. There's some new ones that you guys will get first peek at. Now, if you want, super, right? We heard about them. We're really excited. If you want to follow Italianis, you can, Italianis.
It's okay.
It's also a bistro group.
It's okay.
It's the second time it's a sister company.
So.
Olive Garden PH on Instagram and Olive Garden Philippines on Facebook. You can see what they have coming up. These new dishes will be launched in November as well, right alongside the favorite staples. Okay, so after the tour of Italy, we have...
Okay, this one is a bacon and spinach pizza. It's our thin crust pizza with spinach and artichoke spread with bacon bits. And the cheese is it smells good. Really,
yes.
really
It does.
It looks good. I like that it's thin crust. It means you can have more than one slice, of course. I see Jeremy's ready with her hot water already. We're going to eat tonight, guys.
Yes,
we're going to eat. So if you have any questions, maybe you want to share with us, like, what's your favorite soup when you come to Olive Garden?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a breadstick lover or a salad lover? Tell us what you prefer. I prefer all.
Together with the soup.
All of the above.
Yeah.
All. Okay, and then we have...
And then this one is, we call this herb chicken. So this is marinated in our Italian herb, and then serve with potatoes and carrots and mushroom gravy. And it also served with, either you can choose if you want it with mashed potato or rice.
So more than pasta.
Yes,
You
correct.
can have mashed potatoes and eat them too. And your rice, if you choose.
Oh, yeah.
But when you come to Olive Garden, guys, you definitely want to have the pasta.
You better.
Yes.
The pasta and the pizza. Jeremy, I know we have giveaways for 10 lucky viewers who have commented on the Instagram post and shared it on stories. Make sure to follow Olive Garden, of course, and Kitchen 143, and the Bistro Group, right? And so what can they expect if they are one of the 10 lucky winners to come down to Olive Garden? That can be claimed in store here at the Verve on 26th.
Okay. Yes, so they'll be enjoying our dish as well. And then they'll experience the service that Olive Garden offers. So,
right, so you guys can actually choose anything that you want to have. You'll be given a 2,000 peso GC,
correct,
which is totally enough to take a date and maybe a couple of friends if you want to join, right?
2,000.
So it's definitely it's definitely a place that you would come down with your friends. Or maybe even bring the family.
Oh, yeah.
Good for lunch and dinner and drinks, happy hour too,
yes,
right?
we also have happy hour.
So
I'm starting my tour.
You're starting?
This one is my
okay,
tour.
so this is
Chicken parm.
Do you need another
There you
tissue
go.
there?
Do we have some tissue?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So
My drink is having its own tour.
it's having
Down my
a
table.
good time right off the table.
That's right.
I like mine. My hibiscus O.
Hibiscus O.
Oh yeah.
It's not too sweet. It's light. It's perfect for me actually. So.
I love the parm.
Okay, so these means obviously you could have your proteins. You also have the option for mashed potatoes or rice. So for those of you that don't, why would you come to Olive Garden if you didn't love pasta? You guys can totally enjoy all the different kinds of pasta. But if you were going to say, so, in my house when we did have pasta 3 or 4 times a week, we'd actually had more macaroni than long noodles. So we'd have like ziti or penne, the shorter pastas, which is, I guess, what my dad favors. Maybe because his dad favored that. But noodles is something, we'd have spaghetti and meatballs, but like usual pasta dishes would always be macaroni. Do you prefer long noodles? Do you prefer shorter pasta?
I prefer long noodles, like linguine
Or
or
fettuccine?
fettuccine.
Yeah. Me too. Do you make it?
Yes.
At home?
So
or-
I'm not
freshly
the
made
pasta
pasta.
maker at home. My son is, Miguel.
Here we
So for those of you guys, you've seen Miguel. He's guested on the show. He's hosted. He's co-hosted with me when I'm abroad as well. So he takes the lead sometimes when I ask him to step in. But he is the one that makes pasta from scratch.
Nice.
So he's even tried to like make the ravioli with the egg yolk.
Stuffed
Oh my
pasta.
God.
Yeah,
Ravioli.
this is so good, right?
Yes. Stuffed
Ravioli.
pasta.
Yes. And of course, it's always for a girl. He makes the pasta. It's always
Do you also have ravioli here?
We have tortelloni, similar.
sorry.
Yeah, stuffed.
It's a stuffed pasta.
Okay.
Meat filled, cheese filled.
Cheese filled.
All right.
Better try that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheese filled.
So, if someone was coming down, you know, besides the chicken, the protein dishes that you guys offer, what can we look for?
For proteins, so aside from chicken, we'll be also launching on new items. So we
Ah,
have fish as well.
fish option.
Which is very, very,
Yes.
we're
You
very
have
excited
salmon in the
about
menu,
it.
right?
Yes, we already have salmon in the menu.
But there's going to be an additional one.
Correct.
That I think has a little bit of
correct.
drama when it's brought to the table.
You also have
very
some,
excited.
well, beef and all that, right?
Yes, for the
Steak, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
steak also. Yeah.
There is a steak.
Part of the menu also have a sirloin steak. So.
Yeah, so
There you go.
there's something for everyone.
Correct.
If you're
That's
going to
right.
bring
Yes.
Lola down, and Lola's a little picky. The older ones are always a little picky.
Picky.
They're always the ones that want to have something specific.
Yes.
And then, of course, what the kids would be super happy. What doesn't make kids happy? Pizza. I mean, anything with pizza, any kind of pizza.
Yes.
There's lots of
We
different
have
kinds
different,
of pizza.
yeah, different flavors. So we have the margarita pizza, we have 4 cheese, we have the truffle and honey, and the bacon spinach is our top selling
This is
flavor.
the
Yes.
bestseller.
yes.
Okay, so I will definitely have a piece of that as
I
well.
will have one.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
Dig in.
Do you want to dig
Dig
in?
in.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you're eating. I love it
I
when
really
we
made
get to
sure
eat
that
together.
I didn't eat for the whole day for this.
For this one,
So the same bistro group is always like you're gonna have a
a
lot
lot
of
of
food.
food.
So
Yeah.
thanks for inviting.
Yeah, last week I ate by myself, so I'm so happy we get to eat together. I was the only one eating on camp last week.
Fair, fair.
Yes,
Enjoy
so
the
I'm
food
glad.
Good.
Yep,
That's why it's the best seller.
Yes.
So I know, Jeremy, when when you trained for opening the first Olive Garden,
Olive Garden.
there were lots of things you had to do, and
Correct.
of course you had to go to corporate, and you went to the
Yes.
States for a while.
yes, yes.
Tell us about what that was like, and maybe if you have any, kind of fun stories, something that would be intriguing
Yes.
for the
Sure.
viewers about that training.
Correct.
Spill.
Okay, I'm gonna spill now.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, so we were sent overseas for the training. So that's in Phoenix, Arizona. And then during the training, I was with my team. We were sent there for about 1.5 months to do the
Wow.
training. And the most fun and exciting part when we were doing our training was when we see and learned how they prepare their the famous soups, the four soups, because they do it inside their store, and also their amazing Alfredo sauce. So we were able to see how they prepare and cook into perfection. So that's how it's named Amazing, because the heart and dedication with how they prepare it, you would really see it.
So if you've eaten an Olive Garden in the States and you eat Olive Garden here, everything is the same.
Correct. Yes.
Nice.
So it's consistent. And you guys,
Quality
if you,
control.
yes, absolutely. I mean, this is so big for them to go and learn how to make these dishes, right?
Right.
So you couldn't share the recipe with us, could you?
Let me think about it. But I can have you taste it right now.
Of course. And
Try
we
to
can-
figure it out. And
Of
Yes.
course, we can always come
Yes,
down and
yes.
enjoy it,
Yeah.
not just here at the Verb, but also in Moa, Greenbelt, and Glorietta.
Glorietta. Yep.
We have some new locations.
Oh yes.
Right?
Exciting.
Correct.
Right? When
Yes.
do we expect some of those new locations to open up?
By 2024, we have this 3 branch or stores in 3 different cities that we
Whoa.
will be opening. So the first one is gonna be in Opus Mall, that's near Eastwood.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then another one is in Shangri-La Mall.
Okay.
And then the third one it's really exciting. It's gonna be in Bacolod.
Wow.
Bacolod.
Yay! So you guys will have have a taste of the Olive Garden in Bacolod.
City of
You
Smiles,
lucky
is that
duck.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You're gonna be smiling more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, more.
So,
I think this
this-
one is
Let's
one of our new
bring that
dishes.
closer so you can
Correct.
also. We want to
Get light
show, guys. There is so many delicious dishes on
Yes.
the table. So, Jeremy, tell us about this one.
Yeah, so
This is exciting.
Yes, this is a sneak peek of our new items to be
Available
launched. Yes.
In
When?
November.
First week of November.
Okay.
So
Exciting times.
yes, we call
You're
this.
seeing it first here.
Yeah, so we call this steamed halibut with pasta. So
Okay.
it is served in a foil, and then let me show it to you. So
That's
we
how you
open
do
it.
it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we open it.
It feels so special.
Yes,
it's like
of
a little
course.
parcel that's delivered to your
Yes,
table
that's
just
the,
for
that's the
you.
feel. And then you would see the steamed fish there.
And you can see the fresh veggies.
Yes, the
let's
fresh
let
veggies,
them
correct.
let's let them see that.
Yes, yes.
Here you
Yeah.
go.
Here.
So pretty.
Yes.
And it's halibut, so it's a nice
Halibut,
piece
yes.
of fish.
Very
Lovely.
nice
Right?
fish. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so what we do when it's served, we
Fresh
open it,
asparagus.
and then we get the fish out of the foil.
It's so tender.
It is, and it's,
Look at that.
yeah. So
And you put
looks
it
like
right
the
on the
side.
pasta.
No, here. I'm gonna show you.
Oh my gosh, this feels so special.
Yes, and then we'll just have to get the pasta and
right.
put it
Oh,
in the sauce.
Change places.
Yes.
Gotta trade it with the pasta.
Okay.
That's why
then we
now
mix-
we
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, we mixed it. We mixed it. So the flavors
Will
will be
come
incorporated.
in.
Yes, will come
That's
in.
right.
And then that's when you put back the fish again and enjoy.
Right on top.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so special. It really is.
It is.
All the flavors are already
Yes.
there.
And it feels so fresh. I didn't even taste it yet, but I know it feels fresh. I'm
I
excited. I'm
smell
going
that
to take
it's
a little
fresh.
bite.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this one, I think, was for here also.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will put this on the side so you don't have too many.
Mmm.
That looks so good. I
Yes,
definitely want to try a
Yes,
bite.
let me
Rapper exclusive, ladies and gentlemen.
Halibut with
garlic
pasta. So
yeah.
it's a garlic spaghetti, like olive oil and garlic,
Yes,
I'm going to
yes,
assume.
Can I serve it to you?
Yes,
Wow.
thank you. Thank you so much for serving.
This is what you get. The hospitality in Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Tender.
Yeah,
There's a
look like
little
it.
bit of butter. Is that butter?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, a little bit of butter,
Can you
the
pass it?
garlic, and the fresh. I can taste the citrus, so the lemon is there.
The zest. Yeah.
The fish is very fresh. I mean, it doesn't taste fishy at all.
Yes, this is one of my
Halibut.
new favorite.
Oh.
Yes, let me
Oh, I
serve
tried
it to
also.
you.
Mmm. Look at that.
Because I love fish.
It's so tender.
I used to try to be a pescatarian before.
Oh, you did?
I did.
How long did you last? Was it for health
almost
reasons?
a year. Yes, for
It
health
was.
reasons,
You had to
yes.
try to make. You had to try to make some
Actually,
better decisions.
Yes, it's for really it's for my health. So I enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
But now,
No,
not anymore.
not anymore.
Because there are a lot of good food in
Yes,
Olive Garden.
and I
You
need
gotta
to
taste
try.
everything.
Correct,
It's part of the job.
It's part of the
And
job.
you can say that actually. It's part of
Yes.
the job.
That's right.
So the pasta's light.
Yes.
It has, putting it in the sauce, the papayong pouch, the foil pouch, gives all of the flavors from the lemon and the capers and the olives and even a little bit of the rosemary as well,
Yeah.
right?
I can
So
taste
it's
it.
layered, but it's light. Doesn't feel heavy at all. So this is something I would like to.
True
This
that.
is your new fave?
Yes, it's my new favorite.
I think it's my new fave too. I think my mom would like this.
Yes. So this is one of our new dishes as well.
Another new one.
Pass the cheese, please. Okay, so
Pass the
now
cheese.
I'm singing this song in my head.
What is that song?
On
Sing it
top
out
of spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball
Wow.
when somebody sneezed. That's a little, it's a nursery rhyme that we would sing, but of course no one wants to see their meatball roll away.
Of course not.
This is new. Is this a new dish?
Yes, it is. So we call this meatball. So another addition to our red sauce. So it's really good. So I think most kids would really.
And they're meatballs.
They're
Correct.
They're big.
They're
They're big meatballs.
They're boulders.
They are.
Yes.
They're boulders.
Correct.
So you know when you go to a Japanese restaurant and you have like your staple dish that you order to kind of gauge whether or not it's a restaurant that you will go back to and that you love, right? So when you go to Japanese, you usually order shirashi, right?
Correct.
Or when you go to, I don't know, what a Chinese restaurant would be. But for me, when I go to an Italian restaurant, we order
The test of
meatballs.
truth.
The test of, it's always their
Italian
meatballs,
dish.
right? Nino loves the
Italian
meatballs.
signature dish.
We all, that's the signature, right?
is,
I
it
feel
is.
like it is.
It
And
is.
it's actually an Italian-American signature. So for those of you guys that don't know, meatballs are not Italian-Italian. They're American-Italian. They're Italian-American, whichever way you want to say it. Whichever way you want to say it. So when the Italians came over to America, they adapted some of the dishes, and this one was one of them. So when you go, you won't see meatballs in Italy. Do you remember seeing meatballs in Italy when you went?
Never.
No, ragu. You'll see a ragu,
Yeah, true that.
right?
Yeah. It's very American, actually.
All right. So let's. We
try.
have two new. These are also new.
Yes.
You're all
So-
welcome.
Yes.
The four new dishes that we have seen is the halibut, the meatballs, and these next
Yes,
two.
so,
So
okay.
tell us
So
about
this
these.
one is the baked ziti. It has,
Wow.
it has Alfredo and marinara sauce in penne.
So it's
really
mixed.
good. Yes, it is
This
mixed.
has the marinara and the amazing Alfredo.
Oh, it's a marriage.
Yes,
A marriage made in heaven.
heaven.
It's
I agree.
marinetto.
You can say that.
That works.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
works for me.
Copyright that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a penne, so it's a short pasta. But this one,
This one is, we call this a baked lasagna truffle. So this is, baked eggplant truffle. So it's really good. You would really taste the truffle in it, and it's with eggplant, so, and a lot of cheese on it. So,
does this also have the amazing Alfredo?
yes, it has. Yeah, it's Alfredo and truffle together. Just imagine.
That also
I love
is.
truffle.
I mean,
Yeah.
And I love the amazing Alfredo. So it might be
Oh,
my
do
there.
you
favorite if
enjoy
I get a
eggplant
taste.
too?
Yes, yes. Also in our Filipino dish,
Yes.
tortang talong. I love
Yes.
it.
Yes, there.
Yeah,
So this one is not
yes.
torta, but it works. For sure with cheese and the Alfredo
Alfredo
sauce
correct.
and truffle.
Truffle.
Can't go
Okay.
wrong with those
So
three
that's
ingredients.
Baked eggplant with truffle sauce.
Yeah. So I love that it's baked also.
Yes, it is baked.
You know, growing up, the Italian dishes that we'd have in parties were these three. You'd have baked ziti, you'd have eggplant,
Eggplant.
a form of eggplant parm,
Yes,
or
yes.
some kind of eggplant dish, and then you'd have your meatballs too. So,
The
I feel-
trifecta
I
of
feel
Italian
like-
cooking.
yes, it is. It is the trio.
Okay,
Simple lunch.
Shall we dig
Yes,
in?
yes, let's
Yes,
dig
I was
in.
about to say that.
Okay. Would you like some eggplant?
Yes,
Okay.
you read my mind.
So I feel like
There you go.
eggplant baked like this doesn't even feel like a vegetable because it's just so creamy and rich and delicious. And then when you slap that cheese on it,
Mom.
and I feel good because I'm giving you veggies.
Yes, that's
Yes.
good.
Will you have some,
Yes, just a little.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, it smells so good.
So the new restaurants that will be opening, the new locations, is there something that you guys launch? Oh, look at that cheese pull, guys.
Yes.
Is there something that you guys launch for each of the restaurants when you open?
And it's for all the stores actually.
Yeah?
So just these dishes is going to be a new additional in our menu.
Okay.
So and additional to our for the red sauce because of course again I've mentioned we have the amazing Alfredo, and so we also want to cater to everyone that would want red sauce. So here it is, and also additional we have fish as well. So we're very excited to launch all these new items soon by first week of November, and so
Thanks
everyone
for the
gets to enjoy.
exclusive treat.
Oh yes, it's
First
our pleasure.
dibs, Rappler.
You
our
saw
pleasure.
it
This
here.
is so good.
How is that? How is the eggplant?
Perfect balance of flavor.
So of course,
the truffle.
and the truffle. You can taste
Yes,
the
I
truffle.
could still taste the truffle and everything. But I
Right.
think the eggplant really somehow balances things off because it absorbs, and I think it sort of kind of puts in all the flavor there and neutralizes it sort of kind of, so it's not that strong of flavor.
Yeah.
So it's perfectly balanced.
I love eggplant. Sometimes, I mean, not just the Italian way. Eggplant really is probably one of my favorite vegetables. But sometimes even at home, we'll just have like fried
Oh
eggplant and
yes,
bagoong.
I love that too. I
love bagoong.
I love that too. Eggplant,
It's
yeah.
just this-
Fried.
Probably some tomatoes.
Yes, fried
And then I
eggplant.
feel the luxury to
I
have
agree with that.
mangoes.
Right.
I agree with that.
Then you have a salad there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm digging into the meatball because, guys, I did say I wanted to try the meatball. Yes, a nice
You
big
better.
bite for myself. So, cheers.
Ooh.
Wow, those big meatballs.
How's the boulder? How's the
A
boulder?
boulder.
So good.
It is good.
It's cheesy. There's cheese in this meatball.
Oh,
The herbs,
tricky.
the spices. There's always secret ingredients in meatballs that
It's always like a
Nana won't
surprise.
Nana won't
Yes.
tell you about. Yeah, because then it's like the mother-in-law recipe.
Which make it so
They'll
special.
give you everything except one ingredient.
That's the secret
For you to
ingredient.
find out.
The secret ingredient.
Secret
Make
ingredient.
your own.
You have to,
So-
yeah, try it.
How is it? Tastes
So
like
good.
home.
Would you like to try
Tastes
some?
home.
Please,
Tastes like
please.
home.
Tastes like home.
And a little
Reminds
bit of
me
the
of my
boulder.
Nana.
Yeah.
I could see
There
her
you go.
sitting at the table rolling the meatballs out.
Nana.
Now you're singing.
It's a different Nana.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not complete without dessert,
Oh yes,
right?
yes.
Of course, we know also that Olive Garden has quite a few desserts that you can choose from. But today we're going to try
Yes.
something that I think so many different cultures have. Fried dough, fried dough or Italian donuts,
Donut,
otherwise known as
Zeppoli. Zeppoli.
as a zeppoli.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that they're flat.
Yes.
I've never seen a flat zeppoli.
Zeppoli.
So I actually just came back from New York. The San Gennaro feast, very much like our feasts that we have. Obviously, it's for San Gennaro. Zeppolis were a common street food that you would have. You'd have the zeppolis, you'd have also eggplant parm and heroes, you'd have sandwiches, mortadella, prosciutto, mozzarella, burrata, sausage and peppers, meatball sandwiches as well, but the zeppolis, everybody goes for the zeppolis. And then when you bite them, you have the powdered sugar.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
All over your face.
It's a part
So
of
be
the
ready.
process
It's
that
a
we
part
do.
of it, right?
That's how you enjoy it, actually.
Yeah.
So you better get the sugar.
Yes. Because if you
Otherwise,
don't,
it's not eating.
yeah, you didn't get any. If you don't have that
Oh,
sugar.
it's like if you didn't post it on Instagram, it didn't happen. So if
Right.
you don't have the sugar from the zeppolis, it's like you didn't really eat
No
it.
Correct.
evidence, no specimen to show.
That's not Zeppoli. That's not Zeppoli.
And I see you serve the zeppolis with
Yes,
something here.
with chocolate.
Tell us.
Yes, we serve it with chocolate sauce, so you have to dip it there. So
With
you can
amazing
enjoy it.
Alfredo?
No, not this time.
Everything has amazing
It's not
Alfredo.
your request if
Sweet
you
and
want to.
savory.
Dip and
Yeah.
dip. Dip and dip. I mean, I like to dip. I don't know if that would work though.
Yeah.
We'll find
Fun.
out. Maybe later.
This is
I want
so
sugar.
much. I mean, guys, it's been such an amazing experience trying all of the old faves, the popular staples, the ones that you come, the tried and true dishes that you come to Olive Garden for, and how exciting that you guys get to see the 4 new dishes that are being launched first week of November, from meatballs and spaghetti to halibut and pasta to truffle eggplant,
Eggplant, yes.
right? Baked truffle
Baked truffle.
eggplant, and then the baked ziti, which is the perfect marriage of both the amazing Alfredo and the marinara sauce. So this has been such an amazing meal. I'm ready to eat some more. So let's go through our rapid fire.
Okay.
So if you guys haven't watched the show, we always end with like a rapid fire where we get to know our guests a little bit more, but through quick questions. Don't worry, it's not lights on, lights off.
Okay. Now we're clear.
What am I?
It's wholesome. It's a family show.
Okay. All right.
So,
Here it
who
goes.
shaped your relationship with food?
I think definitely, Filipinos really are glued together as a family.
Yes.
So it's been a household, I suppose, in terms of
Yes, I
shaping
agree.
my palate also and my love for food. So from lolo, lola. So we're like a big family also, especially back in Bulacan. So
Right.
my lolo and lola also live with us, and other lolos and lolas also.
Yes.
So it's like a big family.
Yeah.
So everybody loved food. So before I was really huge.
No,
So
I
it
don't
is-
believe it.
I was like 185 pounds for my height. I'm not that tall. But then, the discipline came in after when I had to, I realized that I should be taking more care about my
Yeah.
health and all that. So, but yeah, so that kind of love for food was developed by a big family.
Yeah.
Maybe similar to Italians. too.
Similar, very
Similar, very
similar.
similar.
Always. Yeah. How about you?
Same family. Every gathering, every celebration, there has to be food.
Yes.
Growing up.
It kind of centers
Growing
around
up,
the food,
yes.
doesn't it? I mean, like if there's a celebration, it's already like, what are we making? What are we serving?
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
ordering
What
the
are we having?
lechon?
Yes.
The funny thing in my family
Correct.
is, say, for example, it's a Sunday, so they cook the morning before we
Yeah.
go to the church,
Yes.
and then so we're eating lunch already. They're
Yes.
talking about what they're gonna be cooking for merienda.
See? It's just more, very
They really
advanced.
are. So it's exactly like the Italian Americans. The Filipinos and the Italian Americans just gel. We get along so well. Okay, favorite food as a kid?
As a kid, oh my gosh, I would still remember it's lengua because my lola.
Wow, that's as a kid you like that.
Yeah, because I remember it so vividly that every time there's like a party at home, especially say for example my graduation, he'd cook his specialty. That's lengua.
Because it takes a long time to prepare.
Oh yeah.
Lengua is
So
a
it's
very
labor of
special
love.
dish.
So
Yeah,
I
it is
feel
a
the
labor of love.
Whenever I remember that, I remember my lola.
Aww,
Oh, that's good.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
How about you?
How about me? Very,
I don't wanna cry.
Yeah, yeah. Don't. Well, it's the usual. It's when I was growing, I really like chicken, so yeah.
Anything
Kind of chicken.
chicken. Anything chicken.
Yeah, anything
Same.
chicken,
That's
so-
like a kid favorite.
Kid
Yeah, I
favorite.
think mine was always pasta. Pasta.
Kid favorite.
Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Cuisine as an adult.
Thai. I love Thai food.
Thai food. Maybe for me.
I will remember that.
remember that.
Yeah.
What should it be? I think it's more Filipino. Filipino. Yeah. I
So that's
can't-
your comfort then?
Yes. Yes. All of us with rice. I
How about
guess.
you?
Yeah.
And you?
Italian.
Italian. I should have known that. Yeah, I should have known that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to ask.
No, it's okay. I don't get the questions asked to me normally, so thank
Back
you,
to ask.
Jazper.
Throwing back the question.
Thank you. What's your favorite dish to serve? Like, if you were gonna invite friends here, what would you choose? Like, what would be the dish you say, "Here, guys, we have to try this today"?
Turf Italy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
about you?
From,
You have
from the
everything.
restaurant?
Yeah,
From
from
this
the
restaurant?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh. I'd say the eggplant.
The egg.
The
The
eggplant.
new one, which you'll be
Wow.
trying
The
to
truffle,
remember.
The
huh?
eggplant more than the lasagna, the fried lasagna.
I would say so
Wow.
because
Bake.
it's already packed in everything that I want. The
Fantastic.
truffle, most especially.
I might say you guys got to try this because it's so good. It's so different.
It
I've
is
never
fun.
had anything like it before. It's a party in your mouth. It's got the cheese, the crunch, the pasta. That would be what I would choose. I know you didn't ask me, but I offered. I feel like I want to be included now.
Okay.
That's it. That's the point of Kitchen 143.
I feel the love.
And feel the
I
love.
feel the love. Who's your favorite kitchen guru?
Me, the late Anthony Bourdain.
Who's brilliant? No?
I
Who's
like
brilliant?
How about you?
Actually, anybody who does it good on YouTube, so long as they make me get to, prepare a meal for myself.
Try something
And when they
and,
try
yeah.
it or something, my folks try it and they like it. Hey,
School of YouTube.
great job, you two.
Yeah, School of YouTube. Favorite pastime when we're not, hanging out and eating delicious food from Olive Garden?
You first.
You gotta burn the calories. I usually
Burn
work
calories.
out.
You work out, but beyond working out, you also host, you
I
sing,
sing,
you write
and
songs.
dance.
Yeah, and he dances. Yes.
And well, for me, a little bit of boxing.
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 I love that too.
That's good.
Muay Thai.
That's good.
Not yet there.
Muay Thai is fun.
love
But
Yeah.
I think it's
I'd love to
full
get back to
body.
that. I'd love to get back to
How about you?
that.
you?
Cooking.
Cooking. You're right.
I like cooking, and I like cooking and eating with friends and sharing a good meal and catching up, right?
For sure.
Connecting with
Yes.
people.
I agree.
Music in the kitchen, yes or no?
Yes.
Me, no.
What's playing?
I don't know. No.
I usually sing when I cook.
Maybe that one. If
So,
I'll
are you
sing.
singing some John Legend?
John Legend. Yes, it
Yes.
depends on what I cook or the groove, whatever I hear. 'Cause all of me
See?
loves
There is.
all of you.
I love it. I love
Better
it.
with music, right? Music and food, they really complement.
Absolutely.
How
Both
about you?
creative.
And
Y-
you?
Music, yes.
Yes.
Usually one of my kids' playlists, so they
Mm-hmm.
always are like introducing new artists
Artists.
to
There
me.
you go. Time to learn
Interesting.
also.
But I'm on like a Han kick right now. I'm on Han. I love John Mayer ever since.
Oh.
But if my kids are in the kitchen with me, they like something more upbeat. So we end up dancing around the kitchen
That
anyway.
is so
Wow.
fun.
Right? Take out, dine in.
Dining for me.
Take in. Dine out?
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll take both.
I think both.
belong to
Two
us.
foods.
Two foods that go together but don't go together.
For me, it's gonna be ice cream
And French fries.
Yes, you got it. Correct.
Maybe that too. I'll
Yes,
give
You like that
yes,
too?
Okay.
I like that too.
I know for me, mangoes and bagoong the first time I had it. I've said this so many times. You guys must be sick of hearing about it, but
Mind blown.
any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
None for me.
None? Okay, you're on the sofa watching, a movie. What's on your snack board?
Just popcorn.
Korean
popcorn.
Korean chicken.
With soju.
Oh.
With soju.
With
Oh
soju.
my.
With soju. Right?
Yes.
Perfect
Do
combination.
you put Yakult or just on the rocks?
Or
Yakult?
just-
It really depends.
Depends.
Sometimes it's
What the
better.
mood is.
I mean, it depends on the taste of the chicken. If it's flavorful enough, just soju would
Just
do.
soju.
Plain.
Yeah, plain. But then if it's so-so, which doesn't usually happen. So you
No,
put
I love Korean chicken. It's like, it's our go-to as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Especially during the pandemic. That's how I developed my love for it. And then you get to watch Korean novellas.
Well, so
All together.
We got sucked in.
Yeah,
All together.
we did, right? Or even like startup, you start eating Korean hot dog, the Korean corn dogs,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's right.
So I don't know if you guys do it, but the shows that we watch can kind of dictate what we end up eating. So if you guys want to watch The Sopranos first, then you guys
Oh, yeah. There you go.
come down to Olive Garden. Okay, what's your favorite comfort food? You mentioned earlier Filipino.
Filipino food, yes.
Now, same. I mean, it developed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the current comfort.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, the chicken, Korean chicken.
Awesome. Okay, so
Guys are
these
getting
next
stinky.
6 questions, these next 6 questions are all about Olive Garden faves, right? So pizza, pasta.
I'll go for pasta.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pasta fagioli or zuppa toscana.
Pasta fagioli.
Ooh, you even said it the way.
Yes.
Toscana. Minestrone or chicken and gnocchi?
Minestrone.
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 Love the kick.
Across the board.
That's it.
Chicken parm or eggplant parm?
Chicken.
Eggplant.
Eggplant.
Eggplant. Linguine or fettuccine?
Linguine for me.
Depends on the
Linguine.
sauce. Is
Ah,
there
depends.
amazing Alfredo there?
Then
I'd
it's
take it.
fettuccine.
It's fettuccine. Okay, fettuccine.
Right?
Fettuccine, that is.
Zappalese or tiramisu?
Oh, tiramisu for me.
I'd have to check out.
Okay, we have to try it.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
try it
yes.
after we're done. Okay, these last 2 are always what we end with. Nilaga or sinigang?
Sinigang.
Nilaga.
Tapa or tocino?
Tocino.
Tocino!
These are the first two
Tocino.
Tocino winners.
Ever in the episodes? You're missing
Hardly
out, guys. It's
ever.
happening.
Hardly ever. Maybe you guys are like second and third.
All right.
Right?
Where are
Jazper,
Tocino buddies?
Yes.
We have to dine.
tell everybody where they can follow you if they want to check you out or, contact you for hosting
This
gigs.
is my address. You can check me out on social media at Jazper Tiongson. That's J-A with the Z-P-E-R Tiongson. So across all social media, on Twitter, Instagram. Oh, it's X now.
Yes.
X.
X,
On
not
X. On Threads even. On YouTube. Same thing. So yeah, you could book me also. I mean, you could find the contacts there of my manager just in case you want to get me to host your events, especially this Christmas time.
Okay.
Year-end parties
Well,
and
now
whatnot.
I'm sure you're getting booked, for sure.
Girl,
Everybody is like,
Thank God.
yay,
So I'm just
thank
doing
you,
this
Lord.
full time for 4
Yes.
months. So thank you, Lord, for
Thank you.
allowing me to know that this is the right path.
Amen. He
Amen.
paved the way for you for that.
Pia, hello to Pia Words back, who I was just with a while back for her event.
She should come eat with us.
Yes, I'll invite her over.
Yeah.
You should do that, Pia.
Yes.
I'm sure
tag
she
you.
enjoys. Yes, I'm sure she enjoys Italian food too. Jeremy, where can they find you? And then, of course, I'll go ahead and tell everybody where they can follow Olive Garden.
Well, you can find me here every day. Here in our store. If not here in Verb, I'm in Durieta or Mall of Asia. So, yes.
Fantastic. And then, of course, guys, you can also follow the Bistro Group. But
Yes,
if you're
Bistro Group.
particular about following Olive Garden, you can follow Olive Garden PH on Instagram and Olive Garden
Philippines.
Philippines on Facebook. This is Michelle Aventajado. Thank you for joining me yet again. Of course, guys, keep cooking, keep sharing, and keep safe. See you next week.